J-Mac the Fanatic, and I am back for part 2 of Fantastic Forwards, Phoenix Suns edition. All right, so today we're going to be checking out a throwback Mitchell and Ness Swingman, which is to the late 80s style. And then we have the 1995 All-Star Game jersey. So let's take a closer look without any further ado. And don't forget to subscribe. By the way, I have some jerseys for sale, so check out my Instagram at jmac_the_fanatic. All right, here we go. Let's start down here with the 05-06 Sean Marion throwback. As I mentioned before, this is a jersey that they revisited, so they brought it back and actually wore it on court as a throwback in this season, but it was originally worn in the late 80s. All right, so it features the purple base with the orange numbers and white outline. Very clean. Best part about this jersey is this sort of Western font. Very Western font here. One of the best fonts, actually, that I've ever seen used on a basketball jersey. The mesh, big holes. It is completely heat pressed on, so no stitching, guys. No stitching at all. Okay? Unlike the older run Mitchell and Ness Swingmans. That featured an inside fake stitch and an outside real stitch. These have no inside stitch at all and an outside fake stitch. It isn't that visible, being that it's white on white. From a distance, you don't notice it at all, as you see what I'm talking about. All right, so you've got that darkened Jerry West NBA logo, also heat pressed on. It's a little bit a darker shade blue and darker shade red, and then it's like an off-white rather than standard white. Okay, so you do have the full jersey in mesh with the heat pressed numbers and letters. And then you've got this rib knit collar, okay, on the arms and neck. I already showed you the jock tag. Let's take a look at the back. Marion in that sweet font. Big number 31. He was the third best player on a very good Suns team that couldn't quite get over the hump. All right. He is a multiple-time All-Star. And probably will go on not to be remembered that much, to be honest, but rather be underrated. He was a very quality player for quite some time. Obviously, Phoenix fans will remember him. Now let's head over here. I found this on eBay, and this is a Charles Barkley. It's a little bit of rough condition, but 1995 All-Star Game jersey. Adidas Soul Swingman. You've got the rib knit collar with that teal and orange. So they actually used teal and orange for the 96 as well, but kind of a little bit different shade. Here's the tag. Now that does look a little funny to me, but I think, this all checks out. This all checks out to the best of my knowledge. Very faded here, but it all checks out. So let me know if you disagree, but this looks legit right here. And then take a look at this sweet side trim. It is like painted on, but that's just how it is. Being that it's a swingman, like I said, it's a little wrinkled, a little faded, but guys, this jersey is legit coming from a really long time ago. Not sure what year would have been produced. I don't think it was produced in 95, but I could be wrong. I think it was produced later as a throwback by Adidas. Yeah, it definitely wasn't produced in 95 because that was Champion. So Adidas wasn't even around in terms of basketball at that time. So I would say very early 2000s. They made this as a throwback, a hardwood classic, Adidas Soul Swingman, length +2, 1995. All-Star Weekend, February 10th through 12th. in Phoenix, big star in the middle with a cactus. Also painted on there, or screen printed, as you would say. Now this is legit stitched around the outside, single stitched. Okay. Got these other stars, and it reminds you kind of Phoenix, obviously, with the orange sun, and then also just reminds me of fall, the season fall with the leaves falling. I don't know. I don't think I know if it's supposed to really represent that, but the cactus, I get it. Reference to the desert, the Phoenix climate, and all that. This is kind of reminding me of like Aztec pattern, so I guess that's right. Perhaps right the influence in Phoenix. Coming from Mexico, if I'm not mistaken, or, you know. So, take a look at the back. We've got Barkley, and it's a little bit in rough condition, but guys, you'd be hard-pressed, no pun intended, to find another one of these. And in my size, I did manage to scoop it up for a good price. That'll about do it. Why don't I try these on before we sign off? All right, guys, this is a large Mitchell and Ness Swingman. Trying to lose a little weight still. Still got a little belly. Wearing my heat shorts still. But yeah, guys, so size large. Now, I like how these aren't so long and baggy. The length is not so long, so average person can wear them, no problem. Yeah, pretty happy with this, even though it's not stitched. Let's try the Adidas Swingman. All right, so this Soul Swingman, I thought it was larger, but it's actually about the exact same fit as the Mitchell and Ness, okay? So a large Mitchell and Ness in 2023 of October of 2023 is the same fit as this vintage Soul Swingman throwback, okay? Same fit. And that fit is that it fits me without being baggy and without being too tight, right? Once again, I wish I were a little fucking skinnier, but I just love food too much. Fatty food. Just love it a little too fucking much. Food and drinks, all right? Not alcohol either. I'm just talking about fucking sugary ass drinks. Now, I'll catch you guys in the next video when I'm feeling a little less depressed. No, I'm kidding. That's all, guys. All right. Catch you in the next one. See you soon.